All right, guys, there was just a video that came out of Dr. Boyce Watkins, a live of his on YouTube, that I was able to catch at the end while he was still live. And I was happened to catch a particular part that, or a series of parts that I want to break down and analyze because I want to give more clarity on this guy's particular presentation and the things that he was saying at the end of this live because I feel as though my analyses would be very eye-opening and for some. So I'm going to play the clip and I'm going to stop the clip and give my analyses in between certain parts. So let's start this up right now. I'm going to go to the clip and we're going to play it and just hear what this guy is saying.
So after me and Kwame have the debate, if he wants to have it, and I
Okay, let's start right there. This man just said, so after me and Kwame has the debate, narcissism. Saying so after me and Kwame have the debate is you assuming that Kwame Brown wants to debate you. It's a presumptuous disposition that is found a lot in narcissism. So after me and Kwame have the debate, who said that this man wanted to debate you? Did anyone? No one is asking for this. You made this up in your head. Literally no one has asked for this. Kwame hasn't talked about a debate. No one I know in the comments have said you guys need to debate. No one in the chat said, hey, you guys need to debate. No one is asking for this. No one. Except for this is all in your head. Two. And number one, presuming that he just wants to debate you or that you're going to debate him is pure class A narcissism. Let's continue, man.
I'd love to have it. I don't know if you'd want to debate me. I don't know.
So he said he'd love to have it. First he said, so after me and Kwame debate, right? And then he said, I don't know if people want to debate. So there's going to be, you guys are going to debate, but then you don't know if you're going to debate, right? This happens to people who are in their head a lot. It's almost as if these people are talking to themselves. If you really pay attention. And if you look at his eyes, he's in his head a lot. He's thinking. He's like, after me and Kwame debate, well, actually, I don't know if he wanted to debate. Like, well, maybe he did want to debate. I don't know. Well, let me just tell the audience that we're going to debate. But you don't understand that you're live and we're seeing you think right now. And it's kind of strange because you're supposed to have all these thoughts already thought out. You're supposed to have thought this out so much that you come with a concrete, more simplified way of saying this. Hey, I would like to debate Kwame Brown, and I can see if I can make it happen. If not, I understand. Right? That would be, even though no one wants to debate you, not because you're some type of high intellect, but no one requested this. No one cares to debate you. But the way you went about it is in such a way where we can see you thinking. I can literally observe you thinking a lot. You have to relax, man. Let's continue this.
Honestly, that'd be like me trying to play him in basketball. Right? Like basketball is his thing. Intellectual stuff is my thing. Like I was highly trained at this, so it will probably not be that much fun, and I wouldn't blame him.
Okay, so this man, this is insane. This man said that playing basketball is his thing, and he's really good at that. So that's his thing. And intellectual stuff is my thing. So I'm good at that. So it wouldn't even be that fun. Let me break down exactly what this guy is doing. This guy is doing one of them things where people give you these reverse compliments. You know, this condescending, hey, you're really good at this, so I don't think you would be good at this because you just need to stick to this. He's essentially telling Kwame Brown right now, if you really break down what he's saying, he's literally telling him in just a different translation to shut up and dribble. Literally. Like he literally just said, you're good at basketball and this intellectual stuff is my realm, so I don't think you want that smoke. That's basically what he's saying. Literally. And then he said, so he didn't know how to end it with something he didn't want to end it with something very abrasive. So he said, and you could see he was thinking of what to say. Oh, let me not say nothing too crazy. Well, it wouldn't be that fun. So first, you want to debate him. You're going to go on in this video, and we'll get to that part saying, even if you debate me, we can give 100,000 to charity and all this other stuff. Ooh. So you want to debate him, and you're excited to debate him. You would take that opportunity the minute they come knocking on your door. But it wouldn't be fun. That's what you said. You said that. It wouldn't be fun. And his reasoning for why it wouldn't be fun is because Kwame Brown is just a basketball player. He's basically saying, he's basically taking the assumption that Kwame Brown is not as intelligent as him. That's what that man is doing. Listen to the double talk that he does and the condescending stuff that he does. Peep through what this man is saying. He just used these vague words, but I ain't gonna say the N-word. Any real person can see the type of guy this is. I've been around people like him forever. I can stay away from people like this. They just some weirdo, condescending ass, just weird ass motherfucking simp ass niggas, man. And let me go back a little bit because I kind of lost track of where I was at in this thing. If it plays from a part that we already listened to, excuse me.
You want to debate me? I don't know. Honestly, that'd be like me trying to play him in basketball. Right? Like basketball is his thing. Intellectual stuff is my thing. Like I was highly
okay. I want to get on that one particular thing too, even though I already went over this, but that's what I missed. He said that's like me trying to play him in basketball. And if anybody knows, if Kwame Brown and Boyce Watkins plays basketball, Kwame is going to wash that man. I mean, look at him. Like, seriously. He's going to wash that man. So basically what he's saying is, I will totally destroy you in a debate that no one asked for. This is all in this man's head. Like, literally. I was not thinking about this until this man said it. Like, what debate are you talking about? I don't see nobody asking for a debate anywhere. But still keeping with this condescending mess, right? Let's continue.
Embarrassing questions I can come up with. Say, okay, I'm going to ask you 20 really hard questions. The worst, most just say, okay, wants to know truth. He should want to do that. But if he wants to know truth, he should just say, okay, I'm going to ask you 20 really hard questions. The worst, most embarrassing questions I can come up with. And
okay, let's start right there. This man, Dr. Boyce Watkins, literally just said out his mouth, if Kwame Brown wants to know truth, then he needs to ask me 20 hard questions. So if he wants to know truth, he doesn't study the teachings of Jesus. He doesn't read the Bible. He doesn't study Confucius, Buddha. He doesn't get a science textbook about the nature of the world or any political science books. He doesn't go and get and read Thomas Sowell books, Larry Elder content. He has to, for him to know truth, you're telling him to not do any of these things, but for anyone to know truth, he has to ask you 20 questions. Like, you're the truth bearer. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on in my life. I just don't even know anymore. Like, I don't know the meaning of life. I don't know what's true and what's false. Oh, I know what to do. I'm going to ask Dr. Boyce Watkins. Like, yeah, we're going to call it. What the fuck? It reminds me of that time where Dave Chappelle said when he made that joke, he was like, hey, y'all, we got Ja Rule on the line. Ja, what's your thoughts on this? And it's like doing like the attacks or whatever in 2001. I don't want to get into that. YouTube be censoring. And then nigga, I don't care what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this. Nigga, I ain't trying to dance. I'm scared to death. You know, it's like, nigga, don't nobody care what goddamn Dr. Boyce Watkins thinks, especially at a time like this, nigga. Ain't nobody trying to debate your ass, nigga. We got shit to do. And then he goes on to say, they could be 20 really hard questions. Do you know how vague and elementary that sounds? 20 really hard questions? You didn't say they can, and only a ignorant ass nigga listens to you and think you're like some type of smart ass guy or whatever. Like, bro, I see through all this BS, bro. Like, you just say very vague things. This man said they can be 20 really hard questions. That's very vague. They could be 20 questions about political science, 20 questions about economics, 20 questions about cultural ideologies, 20 questions about African Americans in relation to land ownership and real estate and international trade. Be specific. He just says these really wild, vague, outlandish things to get an audience reaction. It's like, what are you talking about? Then you said they can be embarrassing. First they could be hard, and then they could be embarrassing. What type of questions in an intellectual debate would be embarrassing? What is your mind doing? What are you thinking about right now, sir? What's going on, bro? You all right? What's on your mind? Because you revealing a lot to us. Why did the word embarrassing hit your mind? Why is that in your heart? Why is that in your mind right now? You talking about a debate. Where did the word embarrassing come from? Do you feel embarrassed right now? Are you reading the chats? Because this was live. You showing yourself, man. You are showing yourself. Let's continue, man.
And I want you to give me an answer. And I would do that, right? You know, if that's what it takes to get past the nonsense, I would do that. And why am I?
He said, if that's what it takes to get past the nonsense, I would do that. I don't even want to get long-winded into this particular analysis, but bro, if you look at Kwame's channel, there's been zero nonsense. Like, he's been the most nonsensical guy out of all this BS. Like, he's like non-nonsense. I literally went there, learned about people building apartment communities for their people, and literally found out ways that I can get involved and help with it. I learned about a lot of things in just such a short period of time that I have never learned in your channel, sir. And I'm just being completely 100% honest. Tangible things, actionable steps. I didn't even know what an opportunity zone was, really. I didn't really look it up until Kwame brought it up. I never heard about none of this stuff until I start watching this man's channel. Seemed like the only one spewing nonsense right now is you. Let's just be honest. So what are you talking about? Let's continue.
Addressing him directly. I'm addressing him directly because you cannot deny this brother has power. You cannot deny that his platform is massive. I don't know exactly what it is.
Okay, all right. So basically, let me just translate that to y'all for all my real niggas out there. This man basically said, in so many words, that the only reason I'm addressing Kwame Brown right now is because I want some clout. That's all he is saying. He's using all these fancy words and he has a really powerful platform and this is blah, blah. No, he wants some clout. And you could tell that's the reason he's addressing them because he's the one that posted Kwame first. Now he's acting like he's addressing Kwame, talking about him. The same reverse psychology, condescending bullshit. He just wants some clout because Kwame shit is booming right now. You're not fooling no one, Mr. Boyce Watkins. The fuck? All right, let's see. Let's go back a little bit. All right, let's play this.
I don't know exactly what it is about Mama's Cooking that people like, but a lot of people like it, and
He said, I don't know exactly what it is about Mama's Cooking that people like, but a lot of people like Mama's Cooking. So if you're the smart man that you purport yourself to be, Dr. Boyce Watkins, you would know that Mama's Cooking in the South, yeah, Mama's Cooking is amazing, but you would know that that's a metaphor for a message for a certain type of upbringing, a certain type of man, a certain type of identity, a certain type of way of being, a certain type of perspective, and overall a certain message. You know that. You know that. So for you to say that you don't understand it and you don't get it, that means you just don't support the message. But you too afraid to just be blunt. You keep on doing all these feminine ass reverse psychology, using big words. You afraid to just be like, nigga, I don't support your message. I'm with the go along, get along gang, nigga. I got friends that I need to support. I got this, I got it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got these Asian people in the world, you know, woo. But you scared to just be real about it. So you just keep people just listening to you, and then you're not talking about nothing for real. And real niggas don't feel you. Anybody that's really a real person, they not feeling this because they see what's going on, just like I see what's going on. Ain't nobody studying your ass, boy. Just be real. You keep on dancing with shit. Nigga, be a real nigga. Say it with your chest.
You're more than happy to come in and say, hey, I'll go into your space. I respect your space. I will answer your questions and we can talk it out. But then when we're done, let's write $100,000 check and go do something amazing.
All right, here we go. Though, yeah, we can debate, and then when we done, we can go write $100,000 check for the kids, blah, 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 blah. Everyone, this is the typical quintessential thing that everyone do when they getting destroyed, especially in what they call the conscious community. The minute someone getting destroyed and they getting to be revealed for who they really are, they always bring in, well, we could debate and give $100,000 to the kids, and I was like, knowing damn well you're not going to do that. You don't want to do that. You know Kwame not trying to do that with you, so you know that's never going to happen. So you could just say this, and it's not going to be met with nothing. Challenge, when you're not doing that, there's videos on the internet right now of people signing up for your classes saying they got scammed at $150, and you prepared to throw up $100,000 right now? Come on, man, cut the malarkey, man. Cut the shit. That's pretty. Let me just play it out.
People. If we show that, then I think people will love that. I think that's the kind of thing I like to see. I like to see progress.
I like to see progress. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into this. Like, I'm just gonna end. I'm gonna end the video right here. That was my analysis on the last live this guy did. The ending. How many minutes was this? The ending couple of minutes of this last live he put up. He probably gonna take it down. He was getting flamed in the chat. I don't know, but I was able to capture it, and then more my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a like, comment what you guys think. I don't even do YouTube videos like this, but I just had to break that down. Yeah, I'll check you guys out later, man. God bless.